Alrighty, welcome to Twinning Out Loud
with your hosts, Mariah and Amanda.
All right, how are you all doing? Today we're going to kick off with some Easter recap. So how was your Easter, Amanda?
It was good. It was hectic. It was fun though. All holidays are fun. They're just hectic with kids, with different families, like trying to fit everything in. But we did an egg hunt on Saturday, which was a lot of fun. And then we did dinner with Gary's parents that night. And in between, we actually took the kids out to eat for lunch with our other friends who were at the egg hunt. And the boys only had a half an hour nap. And it didn't go as awful as I expected.
Good.
Yes. However, then that night they didn't sleep well because they were so overtired. But I was so proud. They rallied.
Yeah, that's good.
Because we went pretty much from the egg hunt to lunch. We came home to grab stuff for dinner. Took their jammies, even though it's a 5-minute car ride, so that if they fell asleep, you have them ready, put them right in bed, and they rallied. Emma did not sleep well overnight, and I was like, okay, you're overtired.
Sleepy.
Yeah. And then Sunday, we went to Mass and came home and had an indoor egg hunt because it was raining. And then we did lunch with my family and we hung out for a little bit and the kids all went for a nap except for Lainey. She was pumped to see my brother and stuff, but then I ended up falling asleep on the couch. So there's that.
Sometimes that's nice.
Right? Lainey was playing with my cousin, my brother, and then next thing you know, I saw my dad was asleep, my grandmother was asleep, Gary was asleep, and I was like,
You're the kids are taken care of.
Yes. I was this has been a long 2 days and I never nap. We've talked about this. Yeah. So I had to be pretty tired to
That's so funny.
Down. So overall, great Easter. Besides the rain, it all worked out.
Yeah, it was very rainy. It was a good Easter weekend. So Saturday, we did our little egg decorations. My parents came over. We grilled outside. It was a beautiful day Saturday.
It was actually really warm.
Yeah, very warm. So my parents came over. We did that. The girls and I decorated some cookies. We played outside all Saturday. Then came in, did the cookies. My parents came over, we had some apps, decorated some eggs, and then all had dinner together and then got to bed for the Easter bunny. And then, Sunday morning, I made breakfast for everyone. The girls did their little hunt here to find the eggs that the Easter bunny hid, got their baskets. My parents came over in the morning as well. And then we went to my aunt and uncle's house and my cousins are all there. We come from a big family. So all of us get together there, do a big Easter egg hunt, have some dinner. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, so it was a good weekend all in all.
What was a big hit from the Easter bunny?
I would say they got a tea set from the Easter bunny, an actual ceramic tea set. So they've been loving that. I did set up, I think it was that morning, I set up the next day. So I had taken off the following day, so that Monday, just so I didn't get the Sunday scary. So I took a PTO day with them. And I set up a little tea party for them with the tea set. And they got to use actual, I think we use apple juice. But oh my gosh, they were chugging the apple juice. I put in the little tea thing. They were really good at pouring it into their cups. I made them a little charcuterie, layered tray. So
Mama, go you.
That was a hit for them. They loved it. They try to use it every night now. They're like, can we have a tea party? I'm like, yeah. So that was a big hit. That was
clean it every day.
Yeah, right. I do have it cleaning. That was the girls' big joint gift. I would say in their baskets they got these cool automatic unicorn bubble wands. So they even brought that to my aunt's house and we're shooting it everywhere. Some Crocs, all that fun stuff. Yeah. But
nice.
How about your kiddos? What was their big hit?
So I thought what Lainey would have thought was great when she saw. She's very into Spidey and Friends.
Okay, yeah.
And she had seen a ghost Spidey swimsuit that she liked. So the Easter Bunny brought it. The Easter Bunny also brought the boys Spider-Man swimsuits.
Cute.
So I was like, kind of matching.
Very theming Easter Bunny. I love that. Okay.
Yes, my Easter Bunny is very themed, including color coordinated.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my goodness, when she sees this, it's gonna be the best. So she comes down and they were all opening their baskets and Lainey goes, look, mommy, ladybug jammies. And I was like, yes. So they each got a pair of pajamas.
Cute.
We used to call Lainey Ladybug.
Aww.
So anything ladybuggy, I like tend towards. And I had seen something similar not long ago, and Lainey was like, I don't even like ladybugs anymore. I was like,
dagger to the heart.
Right? And then when the Easter Bunny brought it, because the Easter Bunny might have had it already, I was like, this is going to be the least popular gift. And she was so excited. And I was like, wow, Lainey, did you see your swimsuit? Do you know what she said to me?
I don't like them anymore.
She was like, that's nice, but I really wish I had a swimsuit with Spider-Man like my brothers. Gary had
that
to
poor
turn
Easter
away.
Bunny cannot win.
Nope. Gary turned his head laughing, and I was like, I just thought that was going to be the coolest thing ever. And turns out that she just wanted to be like her brothers and have Spider-Man. So too bad. She'll have the Ghost Spidey, and it's a super cute suit. But I thought that one was kind of funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, so the Easter Bunny brought each of them swimsuits. Lainey got jellies.
Cute.
And then they each got actually they all got bubble ones from my parents.
Oh, fun.
And they were Lainey was super excited. The boys don't know yet, but once they hit that button, I know that they're going to love that.
Yeah.
Because they really like the lawnmower right now that blows bubbles.
Oh, cool.
They got a super cheap one on an Aldi find for $8.
Smart.
It's the top part pops off all the time. But they picked it up one day and started using it, and they love it. And I was like, the bubbles will be a hit.
That's good. That's good.
But that was my Easter Bunny fail.
That's okay. I got really nervous on Easter, and it was the night before Easter. We were putting the girls to bed. I was like, oh, Tegan feels a little warm, but she's okay. So whenever they feel warm, I just bring them into my bed. So I brought her in, and girlfriend had a 101 fever. And I was like, no. Because the one year they did have the flu and we couldn't go anywhere. So I was like, no, not again. I don't want them. They're so into it. I was like, no. Woke up. So I gave her some Motrin, got her comfortable, whatever. She fell asleep. Woke up. She was fine. No fever. 98 degrees. I was like, what? I cooled her off, everything throughout the night. I think it started at 102. Then I gave her Motrin, went down to 101, then dropped throughout the night. So I kept checking her all night. And then once it was gone, it was gone. I was like,
and she had no symptoms, nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, that's great, right?
I was just okay, so now I'm just
all night and didn't sleep.
Yeah, she definitely was a little more she took a nap in the morning before we went to my aunt's house because I was checking her. So I was sitting here and she actually fell asleep on me. But I was she also got up early because she was excited about the Easter Bunny and she was kind of on and off all night. So I was like, oh, she just needs some rest. But yes, she was fine. So she got to do all the activities. She was great. No coughing, no runny nose, no anything.
That's good. That could have went the other way.
And thank God she didn't have the fever in the morning or else we wouldn't have went. So yeah, she was good. But we bring some little things to my aunt's house. I was in charge of the fruit tray. I had bought the fruit tray Saturday night so that I could bring it Sunday. Tom kept telling me all day, don't forget the fruit tray. Don't forget the fruit tray. We're almost there. I forget the fruit tray. So they have a Giant by their house. So I stopped by. They had no fruit trays. So I was like, fine, I'll just make my own. So I had to make my own ghetto fruit tray. And but I got to pick all the good fruit. There was no cantaloupe or anything in it. It was kiwi, strawberries, pineapples.
You can customize it, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know. But yeah. And then my brother was in charge of the veggie tray, and he
forgot.
No, he remembered this time and brought an amazing veggie tray. So then he looks like the good freaking sibling. I'm like, oh no. I was like, I'm not the one that forgets anything, and I forgot the fruit tray.
Sometimes mom brain is on overload, and I feel that.
I was up all night.
Yeah, no, I get it. You have one too many things. Easy enough. I was taking Lainey to gymnastics this past week. And we were taking the boys with us, but it was me getting the kids at daycare and taking them. Well, we still carry the boys into daycare, and they don't wear shoes there. So I don't even put shoes on them. It's just one more step for me in the morning, and it's just... So I was leaving, and I was like, okay, 3 waters, snacks, diapers, wipes, and something else. And I was like, okay, I have all of that, good to go. I get to daycare, and I see their feet, and I went, okay, cool. don't have their sneakers. So I'm going to have to rush home to get their sneakers because I'm not letting them run around there with their shoes on. Thankfully, I called Gary to be like, hey, I'm going to be like barely punching in when I get there because he was on his way home from work. And he was like, oh, wait. He's like, I actually think we left the boys' sneakers in my truck after Easter. And we never took them out. Or like one of the pairs. And I was like, whatever they have in there will work. And I was like, okay. But like, just like you said, like something so simple. I was like going through, I knew not to forget that.
I had everything else. I had like the thermometer just in case the fever did come back. I had like medicine. I had backup outfits. I had their bubbles. I even bought extra bubbles just in case they got bubbles from the Easter bunny. Yeah. So I was just like, and my aunt and uncle do such a good job. And I was like, they provide everything else. Like they do the Easter eggs, they hide all the eggs, they provide all the food mainly. Like we're just supposed to bring like little things. And I'm like, of course I forget the fruit tray.
I mean, but you had a fruit tray now for the week.
Yeah, I know.
Because like, I know that goes through quick in my house.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
not the cantaloupe.
No, the cantaloupe never goes, but I don't like it either. Yeah. I actually don't like any melon.
I'll still eat what? You don't like watermelon?
No. I got sick on it.
I don't love that for us. I don't love that.
No, I'm not a watermelon. No. Cantaloupe, honeydew, no melons in this house.
What?
Yeah. Oh. The boys love watermelon, but Lainey doesn't like it either.
Stop teaching them wrong things.
I buy it, so obviously they can have it because Gary eats it.
I'm like so upset right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm more of a berry girl.
Shush.
It's like tiered levels of fruit now.
I'm like, girl. Stop. Just stop while you're ahead, please. Thank you. All right. So that was our Easter recap. Yeah. A lot of fun, you know.
Hopefully the Easter bunny was good to you all.
Yeah, hope so. Hope you got a lot of candy and chocolate and jelly beans. You probably don't like jelly beans either or something.
Well, I only like the ones that are good flavored.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time, like Starburst.
Yeah. Well, nobody likes like the old-fashioned ones. Let's be real. You eat them because you have to.
Yeah, but now we kind of want to go into. So last episode we went into what type of mom we thought we would be. So this episode we want to go into what we thought we wouldn't do that we allow now as a mom. Yeah. So
something we thought as like a quote unquote bad mom move. And now it's like
whatever.
It's
survival.
Survival, yeah. So Mariah, what about you?
To be honest, so like when we discussed doing this topic, I don't really know if there's anything like, oh, I wouldn't let my, like, I was never really, like, they call it the crunchy granola mom. Like, I was allowed to do a lot as a kid and, like, live and learn and, like, as long as there was balance. So there's nothing that I really thought that I would not let my kids do. Like, the screen time thing, the eating junk food. Like, I always want them to experience something, but again, with that balance is really important. So if, like, you're gonna eat chips, you better like fruit as much as you like those chips. Maybe not as much because who actually does that? I mean, I love fruit and it feels like refreshing and great, but like as a kid, like if you're gonna eat those chips or that piece of candy, you need to finish your dinner first or at least take as many bites as I told you. Mm-hmm. And then like, sure, go for it. I don't really, maybe we could pull back on like some of the ring pops. Like I know that's like a big thing for my but yeah, I don't think even with the screen time, like if I start seeing you be disrespectful and like cranky, I'm pulling it. Like there have been mornings where, okay, you had one too many episodes of Bluey or Paw Patrol or Spidey. I'm like, okay, you're starting to get cranky. You're not going to cry because I'm turning off the TV. Yeah. Like, so that means you need to go outside and play. So let's do something else. Let's do something constructive. So to me, it was really all about balance. What were some of your, I don't think I'm going to do this as a mom, but ended up doing? I'm interested because maybe it will spark something. But right now, I can't really think of anything.
So we were dead set against co-sleeping. I've seen one too many.
Yes, okay.
Too many of my friends who went through it and like just like either couldn't get them out of bed or like they couldn't sleep because their kids were flailing. So with Lainey, absolutely not. She never entered our bed. Still doesn't. Like in the morning, she might come in and like lay with us, and I swear it'd be 2 minutes, and she's like, "Okay, now let's get up." But with the twins, when one was up for too long, I was like, "Oh well, like it's happening. We're bringing one in." Now, could I say would that have been different if there was one? Possibly, but when there was two, and I was like, I just need some sleep because the next one will be up soon. So I wouldn't say like we slept through the night. They always had to go to bed in their own crib. But then if they woke up at like 3 o'clock and they were screaming, like they got pulled
Yeah.
in, which I said, absolutely not happening. And then you have twins and you're like, well,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
I am a little more on the stickler side of screen time. I think I thought I would be worse, like harder on it. Lainey's only allowed her tablet in the car if we're going for a long drive. She can't just have it. And like you said, if you notice them being too cranky, and Lainey was being good in the morning. So if we were up early and on time, I would put on Spidey or Bluey after breakfast while I quick went and got changed before taking them to daycare. Or if I was like already ready, I would just get the lunches ready while they were doing that. And the other morning I turned it off as we were about to leave and she lost it. And I was like, okay, well now you lost sleep privileges in the morning until like we can figure this, back out. Cause like this wasn't a thing and I let it happen. And now like you're showing signs. So we'll pull back again. But I really thought I'd be like, no, we're not doing that thing. I am a little hard when they get home. They're not allowed any TV until after dinner. So, like, they have to play or figure out something, or we go outside or go for a walk.
Yeah, we don't really
Then
do
after
that
dinner, like,
dinner.
I get it. You're unwinding.
We're decompressing.
Yeah,
we're also trying to decompress,
Right. So, like, then the TV's allowed on. The only thing I've noticed is the second Lainey's done dinner. She's like, all right, I'm going to watch Spidey. And I was like, okay. That's great. And she yelled at the boys the other night. She was like, you can't watch, what did she say? You can't watch Mickey until everybody's done at the table. And I was like, okay, girl. Like, who's the mom now?
Snaps for Lainey.
Yeah, but those are the two main ones I can think of that I was never big on, like, the junk food in general. Like, they can have chips. So like you said, like, I'm not going to hold back on it. I tried to find, like, healthier options here and there, but at the same time, like, I like Lay's chips. You like Lay's chips. Well, both
I'm trying to hold off on the soda as long as possible.
We have not.
They've had sips here and there, like if I was drinking one, but like to give them a full soda, I've been trying to like hold off on. I was very much a soda kid growing up, but
Same.
I'm trying to like pause that. They can still have like apple juice and stuff, but yeah,
I don't do it all the time.
They love water.
So do my kids.
So really I'm very proud of that, coming from a person who does not really love water, but knows as an adult clearly that I need to drink it. That kind of started with pregnancy though. Even as an athlete, I didn't really like.
I know. I think
it was bad. I'm like, how was I alive? Like, how did I survive?
I only drank Gatorade.
Yeah, like I didn't even drink Gatorade that much. Like I was like just a desert, I guess. I was like, like all my organs are dried up. I was like, I don't know, but yeah, no, I definitely drink more water in my adulthood, but mainly because of them. Like, you needed to while you were pregnant. So, like, I can do it because it's for them, and now I need to because I want to be here for them.
Right.
But, like, so I mainly do it because of them. But they love water. So I've, like, always pushed that. Like, oh, your tummy hurts? Drink water. Oh, like, you need this? Drink water. Like, I always say that.
They're going to have great skin thanks to us.
Yeah, see, there you go. Co-sleeping was one. When you said that, I mean, it was like, yeah, I mean, I didn't really... I mean, people do what they have to do. I was scared of the horror stories of co-sleeping. So to your point, I really didn't. When they were little, didn't. Parker was a COVID baby. So like after a certain point, like they're in that bassinet. So I'd always make sure they fell asleep in the room in the bassinet next to my bed. I didn't really sleep with them. But then like once they got to be a little bit more girthy and like, I don't know how to put that, but like
older.
Yeah, older. Then like if they were sick or something, I would just like let them be in my bed. Did I ever get like a full night's sleep doing that? No, because you're always like, again, those horror stories are in your head. And I would always sleep in like the same position. So like and I'm not really a roller. If I'm in this position, I'm in this position. Like I wake up when I roll. So, I mean, my concern was more of Tom in the bed. I was like, you got to stay over there because you could roll on it like
pillow ball.
Yeah, you could roll on anything and not even know. Like there could be an intruder in our house and you'd still be snoring. So no, I always kept if they were going to be in our bed, kept them by me because I knew I wasn't gonna sleep through it. But yeah, it was really when they were older that I let that wall down. But so they snuggle in my bed all the time now. Parker's good at staying in her bed. I know we talked about this before. The twins come in every morning.
Yeah. That's rough. I don't know how you do that. Emmett's finally better at sleeping, and now he will sleep until 5:30 in his own crib. And then on the weekends, sometimes we'll pull him into bed. But he honestly doesn't even want that anymore. He flails a little bit, and I'm like, ugh, well, I lost that. But there's another thing. I said no to it, but at the same time, that was such a sweet moment when I used to bring him in at 3:30 and we would just cuddle. And he would like lay so close to me, like on my chest. And we had that like just bonding time. And now I try to do it and he's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it really does go by quick, even though you're like, I haven't slept in weeks. I haven't like.
Even their little faces, like they'll come into the room. Kennedy pushed it the other day. She didn't come until like 5 a.m. Tegan came in around 2. And I just like hold their little hand. I put the blankets over them. And literally each girl, when I do that, they go and do a little snuggle face. And it melts my heart every time. I'm like, you will not want to sleep in my bed forever. I'm just enjoying this. Like, I just want to. And
Before I did it.
And there are spurts when they don't come in. Like I said, like Kennedy didn't come in until 5. I'll take that. Like, it was just perfect. Like, Parker doesn't come in anymore. And I miss her. Like, sometimes I'll go lay in her bed with her and she'll wake up. She's like, Mommy, you slept in my bed. I'm like, yeah, because sometimes it's hard. I feel like the oldest, when there's twins, like if there's a singleton, like sometimes I feel
like you gave more of your attention to.
Well, she didn't get as much time to be a baby.
Yes.
Like, she was 2 when they were born, and I feel like she had to grow up way faster because they were here and didn't get as much of that snuggle time because they were babies and we were up feeding them. Yeah. So sometimes I'll just like surprise her. And
that's cute. No, I see that too. Yeah. I feel like Lainey grew up really fast.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to other kids her age, I'll be like, wow, like you're already like watching after your brothers like you're a teenager, and that's not necessarily how a 4-year-old is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let us know what you thought you weren't going to allow, but you ended up allowing because you're in the thick of it, and it ended up not being that bad, and survival mode, all the things. So yeah, we hope you had a great Easter. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and we'll talk to you guys again next week.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.